Hello dear student, Prep 2. We are going to talk about Module 2 Grammar, Lesson 2C, page 26 and 27. The first step, we are going to talk about this text. We will revise the past simple, the past continuous, past perfect, and the past perfect continuous. Our text today is about electric train derails. 4 people were injured when an electric train derailed last Friday evening. The train was traveling and was carrying 100 passengers at the time of the accident at around 7:15 local time. While the train was coming around a sharp curve, 3 carriages came off the tracks. According to eyewitness reports, passengers had heard a violent explosion just before the train derailed. Teams of emergency workers arrived at the scene and began to pull out passengers trapped inside the carriage. The cause of the derailment is under investigation. Authorities confirmed that railway crew had been working on the tracks for several hours before the accident happened. Okay, here we have some verbs. We notice some verbs. 1, drilled. 2, was traveling and was carrying. 3, was coming. Number 4, had heard. 5, arrived, began, and 6, had been working. Okay? The first one, derailed. What do you think the tense it would be? Excellent, past simple. Okay? Was traveling and was carrying, it will be past continuous. Was carrying, past continuous. Was coming, past continuous. Had heard, past perfect. Arrived, past simple. Began, past simple. Had been working, past perfect continuous. Here all the answers. Okay? Exercise number 1. Exercise number 1. Now match the tenses to their uses. 1. Derailed. What do you think it would be? A. An action had happened at a certain time in the past. There is a direct and indirect reference to the time. 2. Yes, D. Was traveling and was carrying simultaneous actions in the past. 3. Was coming. Yes, good. An action which was in progress in the past and another action interrupted it. Had heard. 4. Yes, good. F. An action which happened before another action in the past. Arrived and began. B. Good. Actions which happened one after another in the past. Number 6. Yes, had been working. An action which had been in progress before another action in the past. Okay, we'll check these answers. Okay, this exercise 1. Exercise 2. Put the verbs in bold in the past simple or the past continuous. The first one. What space caused the accident? Good. Caused, past simple. Okay. The driver space lose control of the car and then it crashed into another vehicle. Yes. Lost, lose, lost, past simple. Crashed, past simple also. Action happened one after the other in the past. 2. This is a question. You hear the thunder. Did you hear the thunder? Yes, I back home at the time. I was walking. Past continuous. Number 3. While the plane land, while followed by past continuous. Was landing. An engine catch fire, caught fire. It will be caught fire. Past continuous, past simple after a while. That's terrible. Did you did ever did everyone get out alive? Past simple. What were you doing when the earthquake started? I was reading a magazine, while Lori was cooking. Here we will know the explanation. A past action, time implied or already known. Number B, past action happening immediately before another, past action happening immediately after another. This is number 1. Number 2, A, past action, time implied or already known. B, past action in progress. Okay. 3, a past action progress interrupted by another past action, or past action which interrupted a past action in progress. Number B, past action, time implied or already known. 4, past action in progress, and B, past action happening stimulously, past action happening stimulously. Okay, here we another exercise. Choose the correct verb form. Okay, number 1, he 16 days at sea before they found him. Yes, had spent. Why? Past action which happened before another past action. It's number 1. Number 2, he was waiting, well, had waited for the bus when the accident happened. It will be was waiting. Why? Past action progress interrupted by another past action. Okay. Number 3, it was snowing and the wind was howling as I closed the door, giving a background information in a story. Number 4, rescue teams were looking for the people trapped in the building while the firefighters were trying to put out the fire. Past action happening simultaneously. Number 5, the accident happened because the driver had been talking on his mobile and hadn't seen the car in front of him. Past action progress happening before another past action, or past action which happened before another action. Number 6, Ben was walking the beach when he noticed the shipwreck. Past action progress interrupted by another past action, or the past action which interrupted a past action in progress. Number 7, rescue teams had been trying to locate the 14-year-old boy 14 hours before they managed to find him. Past action progress happening before another past action that happened after another in the past. Okay, let's see another exercise. Exercise number 4, use the phrases in brackets to make sentences using the past perfect or the past perfect continuous as in the example. Okay, number 1, they were afraid see appear, they had seen appear. Number 2, he was tired sweep water from his house. But he good had been sweeping water from his house. Why? Past action which lasted for some time and had a visible result in the past. Number 3, Mary was worried Tom left the map at home. The answer it will be bravo. Tom had left the map at home. Why? Action which finished in the past and whose result was visible at a later point in the past. Number 4. He felt angry. He had been waiting for the police for an hour. Past action which lasted for some time and had a visible result in the past. 5. The roads were flooded. Rain all week. It had been raining all week. Past action which lasted for some time and had a visible result in the past. 5. Harry's head was sore. A tree fell on him. A tree had fallen on him. Action which finished in the past and whose result was visible at a later point in the past. Okay, we have revised some notes about past tenses. We will complete in the next part. Thank you for listening and goodbye.